All right, welcome in everyone, kicking off another deep dive here. And today we're going to be looking at something
Okay.
kind of interesting, I think. And it's this whole concept of
Yeah.
being a magnet for success and prosperity.
Mm-hmm.
Just even reading those words together kind of
It's a powerful.
makes you think a little bit.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, it's one of those phrases that just
Right. And it's like,
you hear it and you're like,
what does that even mean?
yeah, is this like a
And I,
is this like a law of attraction thing or is it,
yeah, is it like
what is this?
yeah, like I just put on a vision board and then like suddenly,
Exactly.
I have a yacht.
Yeah, like does it just like magically appear?
Right.
So I think that, that's
But
definitely.
where do we even begin with this?
Yeah, well, I think, it's important to recognize that there's definitely a piece of it that has to do with mindset.
Okay.
The idea of attracting success and prosperity often starts with cultivating a mindset that believes in possibilities. Okay.
And is open to opportunities.
So, like, if
It's
you
like you're expecting.
go in thinking I'm going to fail,
Yeah, exactly.
probably going to fail. Or you're just not even going to see the opportunities because
Yeah.
your mind is closed off to them.
I see what you
But
get.
then there's also the action part of it.
Okay.
So it's not just about, like, thinking positive thoughts and hoping for the best. It's about actually
I work.
putting in the work, exactly, and aligning your actions with your goals.
So is that where the magnet part comes in?
You're kind of like pulling those successes toward you,
I see.
so you're not just waiting for things to happen, you're making things happen.
Okay, so can we like make this concrete? Can we
Absolutely.
put an example to this?
Yeah. Let's say you have someone who wants to start their own business.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And they have that positive, expectant mindset. They believe they can make it happen. So they start taking action. They start researching their market, networking with potential clients, developing their product.
So they're not just kind of sitting around.
Exactly. They're not just hoping for success. They're actively creating it.
Okay.
And because they're so focused and driven, they start attracting the resources and opportunities they need almost as if they're drawing them in.
It's like they're putting themselves out there in the right places,
Exactly.
right time, right place kind of thing.
Exactly. Exactly. And, it's not just limited to business. This concept applies to other areas of life, too,
So like what?
like personal relationships or
That's it.
even just feeling happy and fulfilled.
Okay, so tell me more about that.
Yeah. So, like, let's say you want to build stronger relationships with friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
If you approach those relationships with a positive attitude, make an effort to connect, and genuinely show that you care,
Right.
you're more likely to create deeper, more meaningful bonds.
It's like putting out
It's about putting out that positive energy
good energy.
and taking actions that support what you want to attract.
I gotcha. Okay, so it's about attracting the good,
Mm-hmm.
but what about the bad? What about like
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
if you're attracting all this good, are you also
Yeah.
attracting all the bad? Or
Mm.
how does that work?
Yeah. Well, I mean, fear and negativity, they can be powerful magnets too,
Okay.
but they tend to attract more of what you don't want.
Okay.
So, like, if you're constantly focused on what could go wrong,
Mm-hmm.
you might miss opportunities or sabotage your own efforts without even realizing it.
Okay, so it's almost like if you go in,
It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
yeah, you're expecting the worst, and then that's what you get.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
like, how do you flip that?
Well, it's about recognizing those negative thought patterns
Right.
and consciously shifting them to a more positive outlook.
So like retraining your brain, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Like retraining your brain to expect success instead of fearing failure.
And the more you do that, the better you get at it.
Exactly. And the more you practice that positive mindset and take action aligned with your goals, the more those successes, big or small, will start to reinforce that belief.
So it's like a cycle.
It is. It's a cycle.
The more you do it, the better you get at it.
Exactly.
So for our listener out there who's like, all right, I'm bought in, I'm sold, but how do I actually do this?
Yeah.
Where do they even begin?
I would say the first step is to define what success and prosperity truly mean to you.
Okay.
It's different for everyone, right? For some people, it might be financial abundance.
Okay.
For others, it might be a fulfilling career or strong relationships.
Right. It's personal.
It's very personal. So
Yeah.
once you have a clear vision of what you want to attract, you can start focusing your energy and actions in that direction.
Just figure out what you want
Exactly.
and then start taking steps to get it.
Yeah. And, this is just the start, this deep dive. I mean, it's really just scratching the surface.
Think of it as like a jumping off point.
Exactly. It's like a jumping off point.
Yeah.
So for our listeners out there, start thinking about what you want to attract into your life.
What does success and prosperity mean to you?
Yeah, what does it mean to you?
And then you can start working towards it.
Exactly.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. I hope this got your wheels turning.
Yeah, me too. This is a fun one.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I like these kind of topics.
And we'll catch you in the next one.
Sounds good.
See ya. Bye.